scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a mini.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's John Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Benson once more. Robbed by the first guy he had. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's with Harrison again. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, here's Murray. Throw is caught. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. These tackles just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's go! Steady!
They're going to try and throw it here. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Falcon first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Nice, ready! 70 line! Go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now! 60.
Throwing it again here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets this one to London. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. Drake London with the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Robinson set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again. But from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We've paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. That's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after that play. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Red. Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, set. Set it, put.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's incomplete left side.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Roll. Ready, ready, go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. You know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But at its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
This time looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready. Ready, Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Bronco 80.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a wild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Pack to 60, pack to 60. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Back to the well again. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. He is hauled down right at that midfield stretch. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Murray from the pistol. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs from the 37. Benson on 1st and 10. Fights his way through a tackle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Benson. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's cut by Harrison. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in my block. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This one falls incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
The kick by Ryman is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the
19 Tiger.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 10.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. 3rd quarter underway. Here's Benson. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray. Here's a screen to Benson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and they could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Kyler looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw third and long. It's caught by Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they called the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Benson. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it 17-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
One of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Crackle 80. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They're throwing it. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. All given by Mooney, left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He's got this at the 27, and he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
2-2.
Now begin this drive with Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go on.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. 2-2.
Now Kyler. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
We'll go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, they didn't bite on the play action, Brock, and for all the times that we've seen that exact concept beat defenses, these guys were not fooled.
You know what that was collectively, defensively? It was great processing. We talk about quarterbacks being great processors. That group defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 17. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Benson now from the gun. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds his target, Ryman. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Murray from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on for whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this.
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hey, look at Cowboy in.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. 4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Cardinals leading 4 points. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds with that 1st down in hand. For the moment, though, we've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here he is to throw. It's with Harrison again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, there comes a time and experience.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Setting up to pass. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Murray here on first down. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to the air. Murray. Into traffic. Complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
Quick throw is caught. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,